Well, hello there. I'm out here at Chester Woods County Park, my local paddling hole. It's May 26th, 2016. My first time paddling out here today, this year, and it's the first time I paddled my solo this year. I did have a 5-day Boundary Waters trip already, so I have done some paddling, but not solo. First time Sam's been in a canoe this year. Hopefully you can see him. So just thought I'd come out and get a quick paddle in. Supposed to be storms moving in tonight. I don't know how soon they'll get here, but yeah, nice paddling my boat again, my solo, and nice to be out at Chester Woods again. Not sure when I'm gonna be posting this video, if I do post it, because next week I've got a, let's see, what is it, putting in on Tuesday, coming out on Saturday. I guess that's a 5-day solo in the Boundary Waters coming up next week, and I have a lot of stuff I gotta do before that trip, because among other things, I'm also the reason I'm heading up to Ely in the first place is that there's a place up there, a little gift store called The Cabin, and they're only open during the summer. But last year I had some of my work in the cabin and it sold pretty well, and so they're just opening up this weekend. So Monday I'm driving up to drop off stuff for this year, and thought while I was up there I might as well do a Boundary Waters trip too. So it kind of came up suddenly. I was kind of thinking about doing a trip around the beginning of June anyway, and this just kind of gave me the incentive to get up there, as if I needed incentive to get up there. Gave me the motivation to get up there and get one in. So I'm going into an area I've never been in before. One of the little pockets I hadn't been to before, going in on Wood Lake, and haven't completely formulated my plan. I might just base camp and take day trips from there, although the day trip opportunities are limited. Or there's a nice little loop that shouldn't be too difficult to do that I might go, and it would require just a little bit of traveling each day, maybe 3 hours at the most a day, probably, depending on just where I wanted to go. We have had a kind of a wet stretch here. Chances of rain almost every day this week. A couple of, like yesterday we had quite a big rain went through. Supposed to have another one tonight. That's supposed to, although it's clouding up a little bit, it was perfectly clear earlier today. It's clouding up, but it should be a few hours yet before the rain actually hits. But this pattern kind of continues next week. There's a chance of rain almost every day. Not all day rains type of thing, but definitely could be some heavy showers in there. So I'll see what happens when I get up there. For now, I'm just glad that I'm going to get a trip in. Ooh. Of course, if anybody watched I just hit one of the snags here. No rocks here to hit, but there's lots of stumps. So if you're not paying attention, you can kind of hit one of those. Of course, wood on wood is not a problem with the canoe. So anyway, what I was going to say. Oh, those of you that watched my videos from my July trip last year will remember I said I would never go on a trip that time of year because of bugs unless I was paid. Well, guess what? Late May, early June is usually worse than July for bugs. So, but I tell you, the Boundary Waters is calling my name. It's calling very strongly, the siren song of the Boundary Waters. Come on up, you'll have fun, and you'll get eaten alive. Oh well, I'll survive. I will survive. Of course, the snags that I keep hitting are from the trees that drowned out when they formed this lake. Oh, I can't even remember how many years ago it was now. Not the prettiest of days out here now. That tree right ahead, just ahead, used to have a very big eagle nest in it. Now there's not much of a nest there. There is an eagle in the tree. But the nest is mostly gone. I've been taking pictures of those eagles ever since about 2006. 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. Brought up many an eaglet in that nest, but the nest is gone now. Of course, I didn't make it out here at all last year, so I don't know how recent the nest fell apart. I can see vestiges of the nest, but this is what everybody else is out here for, fishing. Kind of neat because even though the water is greenish, you can still see quite a ways down right now. Later on in the summer it's going to really start getting tough because it'll have a lot of algae. heading towards the landing now. Isn't the Boundary Waters by any means, but it's still a fun place to come and paddle. A lot of times I'll see a lot more wildlife than I did tonight. A lot of times I'll have better lighting than I did tonight. So, but it's always enjoyable to come out here. Just to paddle around, hone my skills, get a little upper body exercise, strengthening.